hate killing the dragons in this game. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this Let's Play. I think I have. I was either this one or DA2. I apologize if I'm repeating myself in this Let's Play, but I hate killing dragons in games. Unless they attack me first. And so I hate killing the dragons in this game because you actually have to go seek them out. Just because, like, they're literally just out here living their best life. Like, why? Let them live. Let them be their fun little dragon selves. Like, I mean, granted, yes, they are attacking some people, but they haven't outright attacked Genevieve. And I would like to be friends with them. And I wish that we got to be dragon tamers or something like that. Can you imagine if the Inquisitor got to be a dragon tamer? Please, for a second, go with me to this place that my brain often goes to, which is imagine if the Inquisitor got to be dragon tamer Inquisitor. So, kind of like, you know, Game of Thrones, but not quite. Maybe not with that, especially not with that ending of the series. But you know what I mean. Like, imagine if your Inquisitor got to bring home a few dragons. Nobody gonna mess with them. Maybe in a different game. Maybe one day. One day I'll get my dream of having all the dragons. Which is why, if you've watched my Pathfinder Wrath of Righteous Let's Play, I definitely had to mod my Let's Play to have the a dragon class in it. So I've got, I think, 2 dragons. 3. I think I'll have 3 by the time, if and when I finish that for the Let's Play. Because there's like a pet, not pet, but like familiar, I think they're technically called. And then I've got the modded class that gives me 1, and then Ivu, who
you know, Cassandra,
literally
you
everything.
really ought to have armor with gilding or dragon scales, preferably both.
Would that not be impractical?
It would be dramatic, my dear. Half the value of armor is intimidation.
She's not
I
wrong.
prefer the half that keeps blades out of my innards, personally.
I mean, survival is a good thing too. So, you know, but can't it do both? Aren't dragon skills super tough and, like, in most fantasy lore, impenetrable? So, like, getting an armor made of dragon scales is a good thing? Just a thought. Okay. Can't wait to see if we find, like, I can't wait to find out if this really wasn't what we thought it was. I don't know, like, I highly doubt the next game will touch on those at all, but it's something I wish they would, given that Solus was very excited about them. Touch all the orbs, Inquisitor. Why, Solus? Like, that's how it always feels whenever, like, you take Solus out, and he's like, I sense an orb. Why do you want me to touch it?
We should search the area.
Okay, we should. Do you want? I thought I had a mod that got rid of that commentary. Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. So, vintage Warden, extra red. Okay. Whoop whoop. Done. Love that. And this way. So now it's time to do the circuit of this kind of area. In my brain, I don't know if anybody else does this when they play DAI, but in my brain, each area is divided up into their own little, like, I don't want to say quadrants because it's not necessarily a quadrant, but into their own little, like, subsections. Actually, if you play SWTOR, you'll kind of get it then. Like, if you've been to, like, Nar Shaddaa in SWTOR and how, like, we have, like, the different areas that you have to, like, take a taxi for or fast travel to because it's, like, you can't just walk there kind of thing. Like, those separate areas. In my brain, whenever I play DAI, all of the areas are divided into subsections like that. And, yeah, it was Nar Shaddaa. And then, like, there are the stories that go with it, but then the things that also have to get done. Honestly, I think most games that I play, I divide in my head like that. SWTOR just makes it the easiest because it comes with those subsections. Which is why, like, I debate with myself and then end up doing stuff that I said I wasn't going to do anyways because I'm like, I'm here and in my brain, this is supposed to get done at this time kind of thing, which I know sounds really weird. But that's if you're curious, that's how my brain works when I play a lot of different games. I think we gotta go this way. I always get lost coming back down here. I think I found where we need to go. So, Possibly. I think this is old Crestwood. I could be mistaken. Worst case, we'll fast travel to one of our camps. The one that we started at, which is very close to here. Oh, hey! I've been looking for you! Hello. I really like the area that opens for this astrarium. Let's see. What do we have? Okay. Oh, this one's not too bad. I think I go doot. Wait, no. Doot. Perfect. Hold on. Let's try that one more time. I like to do it twice in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So, I've gotten into trouble before because I haven't understood how this stuff works. You, and you. Well, that was like disgustingly easy. But I love this one. Tenebrium, called shadow in the common parlance, likely due to the ancient association of the constellation Tenebrium with Lucican, the old god of darkness and night. I wonder if this in part then is where Lucanus is getting his name in DATV. Because assassin, shadow, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like that. So that would make sense, but I wonder if that'll be part of the lore. The old god of darkness and night. It is odd, however, that the depiction for this constellation has always been an owl and not a dragon, even in the Tevinter texts. This lends credence to the widely held belief that Tenebrium was a name meant to supplant an old elven association, perhaps with the elven god Falendine, sometimes represented in tales as a giant owl. There is, of course, another explanation. Owls are nocturnal hunters, and among earlier people were considered terrifying omens of loss. Huh. I didn't realize. But not everything can be a dragon, and I don't know if, like, something that represents the night, I would go straight to a dragon for. Because, like, dragons are fire, they're big, they're not necessarily stealthy, because they're dragons. So I think an owl makes sense here. Plus, I mean, like they said, nighttime, all that good stuff, it makes sense. So no, I am not at all where I thought I was supposed to be, but I do enjoy where I ended up. Because we got that. Aha! Hello! Welcome. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Any lore? It's another loot, but no. I got Ferelden's crown, Ferelden banner, crown banner. You know what I mean? I got the banner. Wait, where am I? I'm actually not far. If I go back down and around and up this way, will that do it? So that I am kind of sort of going the way I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Am I this way? Yeah, hold on. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm right. Okay. We just went down the side road. You ever in your head try to picture what Crestwood would have looked like before everything happened? Because I gotta tell you, I have a time or two tried to put Crestwood together in my brain. And it always breaks my heart. Because, like, you're literally walking through, you know, what was in part a tiny but thriving village. And it's odd to think about. Also, some of the bodies here are interesting. Because how did that body get there already if we just drained this from the lake? Okay, let's see. Also, the sound effects here are really cool. This. Oh, hello. Up here?
So this is old Crestwood.
Yeah, it is, girl.
Look at all the bodies.
I know.
No wonder the undead seem endless. Spirits can't resist, you know. They reach out to see what our reality is like and get trapped.
And then they're just here. This? Let's see. This. Oh. Warden Gibbons, don't frigging touch. I spit in this. I mean it. Oh. Okay. Don't touch it, y'all. Warden Gibbons spitting it. He means it. I think that there is a Soulless Orb over here, because I decided what we really needed was to, not? Like, or to go all the way around. That's what I wanted to say. Oh wait. No, I guess we can go over here. I'm not gonna get all this Embrium. So much Embrium. Okay, now up here. Yeah, is there? Yeah, it's right there. Look at that, though. I've also done, I know if I mentioned last episode, 2 episodes ago, a spot that I like to take screenshots in back in the day, but also right here, if you wanted the glow of the rift in the lake. This is kind of the only time you have to do it. So take advantage of it if you're a screen art, like you love screenshots and stuff like that, and you have the free camera tools especially. That's a really good spot for it all. Okay, we've got actual demons running around. This diary has been kept miraculously dry in a sealed chest. Its pages are filled with powdery black mold. 29th cloud reach 9:30. Grace has a cough. All well and good to help those running from the blight. But if my daughter catches something from these refugees, I'll have the mayor's hide. At least Dedrick moved them into the caves. I thought they'd put up a fuss, but they went quiet and pale as the dead. The healthy ones were relieved, said their sick friends seemed to get worse in the daylight. Make her save us from the plague. Did we do it? Yeah. I think oh no, I think we're just marking them, right? For burial, and like we don't actually set them on fire. Okay, well, we're coming. I think Vivian's gonna be very upset that I'm gonna help her, because I am. I can't not help her. I'm so upset, by the way. In Ivy's Let's Play, we got interrupted talking to this spirit because they call Soulless compassion, and that's, I think, one of the first instances of actually understanding, or not Soulless, sorry, Cole. They called Cole like they normally call Cole compassion if you pick a certain prompt. And we got interrupted and had to fight off demons. And so it got interrupted, and I was really looking forward to that line with Ivy, but it didn't happen. It was so sad. Hello.
It's a spirit, but what's it doing?
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Okay. What's wrong?
What's so distressing about the real world? It ignores me.
Aha.
I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still.
Is this Sister
I don't
Patrice?
know how you mortals stand it.
Honestly, is this Sister Patrice from DA2? Because it sounds like Sister Patrice from DA2. Why don't you just return?
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade? I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Okay.
Are you a spirit or a demon? Demon? Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Okay. Higher things, you say. Like what?
What is a spirit like you called to do? I lead armies, kingdoms, lords. I am imperial. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
You must have sensed the mark on my hand, maybe?
All you sensed was the anchor on my hand. Then you are less than I thought.
Wow.
But feel no shame. Some must follow those who lead.
Okay. Cassandra?
Is it harmless, Cassandra, or could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance. Harmless spirits do not always remain so.
Nonsense! I am in control of my fate.
I was not addressing...
So you don't return?
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade? I will not be denied.
Oh, right. Okay.
I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
I'll do it.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service. Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
Killing a demon is worthy of us, at least.
Cassandra. The shit that we put her through, and she just goes along with it because we're friends, and she knows that there's really no other way getting out of it. What? Eh? Hold on. Over here. This way? Is there another bottle here? Maybe. So many. I don't know. Have I shown you all? I think maybe where the rest of them are located, or like where the bottles are actually stored. I thought that was kind of cool. I wish there was a little bit more front and center. But I think maybe I did, but on the off chance, we'll definitely go take a peek when we get back. But first, loot, and then we should do this over here. What was that noise? Okay, up here. Oh, I gotta claim it. Hold on. This is for me. Mayor Dedrick. There's his old house. If he wants to ever go back to it.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
What's left of it? Do you think he'll want it back?
No.
We could ask him.
The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to forget.
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp but legible.
Yep. I mean, he definitely didn't do it alone, and I don't think there was any way to do something like that alone. It's sad. It's very, very sad. But like I mentioned previously, I don't know. Because he did something that was awful, but everybody else was gonna die otherwise, so. Okay, so we've got all the bodies for Sister Vaughn. So when we go back for Mayor Dedrick, stuff like that, we will or not drop, but like give her the locations. I was gonna like drop the bodies off to her. I mean, kind of. It kind of is. I think that that's almost not what's implied, but kind of sort of what's implied. Hold on. 1 second. Let's see if this works now. Yeah, okay. For some reason I had the wrong profile on my mouse.
Where does this lead?
I don't know, girl. Where does it lead? Do you want to go in and find out? I think you should. I think you should walk in and go down into the flooded caves and see exactly where it leads. This is so cool, though. Because knowing us, it'll be somewhere not fun, but fun. Also, now we get to do my favorite part of Crestwood. I hope you're ready.
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
After you, my dear. A path.
Yes,
Did the villagers use this place for anything?
possibly. So if you were here a few episodes ago, I definitely mentioned my obsession with lighting torches. Also, if you watched my BG3 Let's Play, you probably noticed it. It's bad. I see it and I have to. So I love the Crestwood tunnels because torches everywhere to light. It's just so satisfying. You go from like super dark, super icky to this. Also, true story, when I used to play DAI before I like fully modded it, I used to book it here for the Stormheart. And it was always so sad that there wasn't more of it. Because I love Stoneheart. I like the stats on it, I believe, and I also just liked the way that it looked. This was, though, before we had, like, the outfit dying in, Skyhold. So, like, this is, like, pre that patch. Which is kind of crazy to think that at one point, that didn't exist. Ah! Oh, God. Okay, hi. Good. That's fine. I'm not scared or anything. You're scared. This person didn't even make it to when the caves got flooded. They just ended it. Crestwood really and truly is a very sad tale. Okay, up here. Anything else? Ugh. The wet, shiny textures for everything always makes me go, bleh. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but these textures look so good, but also so like, ugh. I mean, it's definitely what this stuff would look like. I mean, it's been submerged underwater for 10 years. Like, it wouldn't not be, like this. So it's just, oh. Please tell me I'm not alone. What's down? Oh, I know what's down here. But, wait, did I miss anything over here? I just want to make sure. No. Yay, it's a long way down. This way. Anybody? Hello? Hi! It might be close to Halloween, but there's no need for this. Okay, good. I think it's funny, though, that the noise here is like the character creator. Actually, I think it's the exact same set of noise. I just realized, I don't know if I ever turned the music back on after Haven and, like, getting to Skyhold. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. Will I ever turn it back on? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. For right now, though, it's actually kind of nice just to... like, there's so much other noise in the game. It's kind of nice just appreciating it all. That's perfect. Beautiful. And let's go down here. I think there was something off to the side that I just missed, too. This, and then this.
Bodies. Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Walls. A bit too much.
How can you not think about it? There are literally claw marks on the walls, Dorian. You can't ignore it. It's there. Also, the cheese survived. This. Okay. I want to know if somebody does a head count of how many cheese references there are in the next game. Please tell me. Because I'm very curious how much cheese we're gonna get. Is that a nug? No, it can't be a nug. They couldn't have survived down here all these years.
There's Dwarven ruins down here.
This area is more storied than I thought.
Yeah. Is it weird that Crestwood just legitimately sat on top of ancient Dwarven ruins? Yes. Yes, it is. This. And, like, nobody seemed to care. Also, given... like, that would make sense, though. Oh, more, I should say. It makes less sense, then, that they weren't overrun by Darkspawn earlier. Because wouldn't the Darkspawn have used the deep roads, or, like, however this connects to the deep roads, to come up here? Unless there is no connection, and this is just a cut-off tag altogether. Or area. Paragons known and lesser known. The criteria the dwarves used to name a paragon never ceased to fascinate me. While a relatively rare distinction, it seems almost any achievement of significance warrants the title. Some paragons are the victors of great battles, others write books or songs. The only common thread is an act that betters or sustains the dwarven way of life in some notable fashion. Idúkin is among the oldest and perhaps most famous paragons, not to be confused with his descendant, King Endrin Idúkin. This prior Idúkin was a humble member of the warrior caste, whose brave leadership during the First Blight saved Orzammar. When other tags were lost, Idúkin claimed defeat, but his service made him a hero. History now remembers Idúkin as the quintessential paragon. Other paragons have been more controversial. Caridin, a master smith, created the powerful golems who helped the dwarves immeasurably in their battle with Darkspawn. Caridin then disappeared amid much speculation, taking the secret of his craft with him. And if you'd like to know more about Caridin, we do have a few DAO episodes dedicated to Caridin's cross and also to Shale, who was a golem in DAO. So I'd highly suggest going to check out those episodes, as that's got some interesting lore to it. There is also Astith the Grey, a paragon of the warrior caste. She was famous for her skill in unarmed combat and cut out her own tongue to focus on the art without distraction. An order of female dwarven warriors known as the Silent Sisters persists. They remove their tongues in her honor. I didn't know the Silent Sisters literally... Wait, don't we have Silent Sisters in DA2 as well? Huh, I did not realize they cut out their own tongue. But these are the most well-known of the Dwarven paragons. Others have earned the rank over the ages for far less notable pursuits. I found references to paragons who made their name writing particularly good rhymes or brewing strong ales. Then there's the paragon named Varen, who separated from his legion and lost his way in the deep roads. Varen nearly starved to death before breaking down and eating a nug, believed at the time as appetizing to the dwarves as a rat. Devouring the creature not only saved his life, but opened his palate to a new world of flavors. When they finally found him, Varen was fatter than ever and raving about the miraculous subtleties of nug flesh. The creatures are now considered a delicacy, a dwarven delicacy. Brother Genetivi, penning every bit of lore we could possibly ever ask for. This roadway was created by the Royal Order of King Kelgak to link the Great Tig of Iduken with the Soaring Tig of Gundar. Okay, so these connect these two, which is it the Iduken Tig that we go through in DAO, like Orzammar? That one in DAO is actually very close to Haven if you look at it on the map. And I think it is because it's like King Iduken, Iduken Tig, stuff like that. But that would make sense then that if we're here and we're actually not that far away in theory from that entry point, that this would be a link to the Iduken Tig and the Tig of Gundar. So that's why then I guess the Darkspawn wouldn't have come up in this area. It pleases the cities to join these roads with a hall in the middle and to dedicate that hall to Paragon Hecate, who discovered principles of nature that let us build structures of unheard height and astounding breadth. Let his renown be as eternal as the stone he shaped. It's interesting, though, how you'll find that certain Tigs were built, or crossroads, or however you want to look at this, lost to time, and then, oddly enough, human villages, or, like villages and stuff like that, built on top of it, which would kind of make sense if these places would also have given them access to the surface for whatever reason. So I do find that interesting that you kind of gotta wonder if you find a small village or something like that kind of out in the middle of nowhere, if you dig down far enough, are you gonna run into something like this?